Happy Homebrew Wednesday, Brew Troopers. Just a little bit of an update. I did a brew on Saturday just gone with a friend of mine, brewing a Belgian Dubbel. In fact, the Belgian Dubbel from the Bible. Followed the recipe pretty much exactly. Added 3 grams of coriander seeds though with the last addition, and used Y yeast 1214 Belgian ale or Belgian Abbey ale, one of the two. So yes, that's fermenting away at the moment. Hit my numbers and my volumes, so I've got 23 litres and 1066 on the hydrometer. So that was all right. Yeah, pretty good successful brew day. My friends and I were playing Rummy, the card game, whilst brewing, for which I seemed to win most of the matches somehow. But yeah, successful brew day. Here's a couple of photos. As you can see, just recirculating the wort here, nice red colour. Next, just reaching hot break, and then boiling down just after adding the protofloc addition, and finally in the fermenter. So that was the brew day. Not many photos. As I said, it was quite busy, entertaining. But yeah, it was all successful. There's no problems, no stuck mashes. Tiny boil over. It seemed to be very foamy, this beer. It usually after you reach hot break, the foam sort of disappears, doesn't it? But this one was quite foamy all the way through the boil, which was interesting. Don't know if it was something to do with the malts, but oh well. Just drinking a Abbey beer at the moment, the old Trappist Chimay, the blue one, from a new glass. Good beer, good beer. Yeah, so yeah, there was a successful brew day. Other brews, the Chinook Smash is on the keg. It's still quite hazy though, so I'm not sure if that's ever going to clear or not. I'll leave it another couple of days. Tastes really good, but just quite hazy. As with the mild actually as well. That's the Arkell's Mash Tun Mild from the camera book. Just a wee bit hazy at the moment, but oh well. Also the Galaxy Stout you saw the video of. That was quite interesting. Very bold flavours, but yes, different. I've got a few for beer mouth if anyone wants to try that. But yes, all together, not sure what to brew next really. I need to wait until a keg kicks really. Yeah, or think about doing a couple of bottles or something. I'm going to have to think about that. Also, another question I need answering is there a limit to the number of times you can reuse a yeast? So I've been using my Ringwood Ale yeast since I think it was April last year, so nearly a year, reusing the same yeast. I'm detecting off flavours in the beer, whether that's something to do with the water profile or the yeast. I'm not sure, but do I get another load? I've got to think about that. Perhaps ask my my brewing friends whether from Pope's Yard if they what they suggest. Might be that the yeast has just developed off flavours and is producing funny tastes of its own accord, or it might be something completely different. The yeast might be fine. I don't know how many times you can reuse yeast. But yeah, that Ringwood Ale yeast has done me very well. You know, it's been in all my sort of bitters or pale ales. It even did my Russian Imperial Stout. You know, remarkably versatile yeast, I think. Yeah, and if I did have to replace it, I think I'll probably replace like for like. Yeah, but I'll have a think about that. Ask a few questions. But if anyone else has any opinions on whether or not you can, how many times you should reuse the yeast, please let me know. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and Keith Hackett.